Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Rimworld. As you can see, we're up on the selection screen for starting a new colony. So obviously, it's not Alpha 18, it's Beta 18 is now out. And as much as I had in Steam limited to keeping it at Alpha 17, the mods updated themselves. So pretty much broke the game. Like, I did try to reload the game and yeah, it doesn't want to know. So I thought we'd start a new game. This one, if I go back, I think I'm going to lose what I've got already, but we'll go back. I've got this one that I downloaded from the Steam Workshop, which will give us 4 people. Your people will be between 22 and 41, will arrive in drop pods, and the stat research speed factor will be universally multiplied by 300%. So one of the things that limits my Let's Plays normally is how long it takes to research stuff, so I figured this would probably be a pretty good idea. Speed up the research, get things unlocked a bit quicker. We'll start with 800 silver, 60 meals, 30 medicine, 50 components, only 1 weapon, a bolt-action rifle, 700 steel, 300 wood, and then we've got some ship chunks, and there's more steel and packaged survival meal. So if you go over here, you can see that the amount of steel and wood's the same, steel is vastly increased. So next, I was going to do Phoebe on some challenge. I had it already generated, but that's cool. We'll regenerate a world. Now, I've added a couple of little mods. Most of the mods I had have upgraded. I removed 1 or 2, shuffled some stuff around. I've added a new lot of drinks and stuff in, and there's a few other bits and pieces, some more vegetables, some more garden type stuff. Now, everyone seems to be doing it, and I want to do it myself, is starting it in a swamp. So there's a new biome in this one, which is swamp. So this is a temperate swamp here. It's an option. I mean, I generally try and get a sort of a mountainous area and make it so we've got good growing period. I like the growing period year round. I don't want to live too close to anyone else. I did enjoy having a road and a river through my last map, but understandably that's not necessarily going to happen in this one. So we got year round down in here, but there's no... Well, we got a little bit here. Marble, limestone and slate. It's not a great temperature range down here. We're getting between 20... average is 24. Summer temperature of 32, which is pretty similar to where I live, so it's not a big issue, like in real life. Mountainous, yes. Large hills is probably fine. Special features of caves. Yeah, you know what? Anything nearby? Not really. Another big swamp over here. There's a bit of swamp with some small hills. I'm a bit worried about this average disease frequency. That sort of scares me a little bit. That's an option. Granite, sandstone, shale, limestone, marble. Oh, that's slate, sorry. I mean, it's all fairly similar. There's no features. This one has special features. I mean, the whole tropical swamp thing just adds that little bit of aggressive animals and constant diseases make living here a nightmare, so maybe we won't. Maybe we'll just go and do something else. Like having it on them. Again, it's all about having year-round growing. Eesh. Because I haven't generated an entire planet makes things a bit difficult. So I'm guessing the year round is down this sort of area. So let's go. Yeah, we're getting somewhere in this region. Large hills. That'll do. Alright, so our people, what have we got? Yuko? I don't know. Incapable of violent killing, no. I know it's probably a little bit cheaty, but I generally try to randomize until we get none and no health stuff. Oh, that's good. Super immune. Good at shooting. Decent at construction and crafting. Yeah, you're one. Incapable of violent, but good with growing and animals. Psychically sensitive. Nah, that's it. You're out. Really artistic. Is a nudist though. No. No. Decent at mining. Fairly good stats here, but nervous. Yeah. Optimist but nervous, really? Nah. Too smart and a fast walker. That's good. I like that. Because too smart will generally... they'll learn faster, as you can see there. And they have a higher mental break threshold. So, yep, cool. So what do we got? We got some shooting. We got... They'll learn quickly. That's the main thing. Even without the burning desire or anything. Incapable of violent, but is our nurse is probably fine. He's naturally upbeat. Yep. Yep, we'll keep you. That's fine. I know the incapable of violent is something I generally tend to stay away depressive. Yeah, no. Not liking it. Capable of social. No, but your other stats are pretty average. You're incapable of caring and social. Oh my gosh. I'm not too worried about the people I had before when I first started recording. Was they were quite good. Very neurotic. But they're okay. She worked extremely hard to attain industrious. Wow. That's all. She's got a scratch star, but I don't care. You're it. Alright, let's go. There are our 4 people. Plus, remembering we've also got that the bonus to research speed. So hopefully this gives us something fairly quick. So as you can see here, I've got the hospitality mod back in. And a few other bits and pieces. Let's see. Say we're going to drop in here. Let's have a quick look at the map. I chose, I think, a fairly large one. Maybe a... Yeah, so it's a fairly large map. We've got some muffler up here. Nothing. We've got a ship part there. Bit of iron, or steel, I should say. Another ship part down here. Some components. Big chunk of components there. I'm guessing this is our ancient danger. Judging by that wall. A bit of a cave there. Just trying to work out the best place to get set up. Got a lot of components up in here. Need something that's fairly defensible too. What's that? Raspberry bush. Some growing area. There's nothing really defensible either. I mean, we could like enclose down here. I think I'm going to end up going in the middle here. Just don't have a lot of boosted growing area, but hopefully we can minimize or maximize our growing area with some mods. Let's see. Nothing's really jumping out and grabbing me of somewhere to live. I mean, we've got a room here too. Maybe that's the ancient danger. I don't know. This could just be a wall. We've got some caves in here which potentially could give us, like, creatures spawning. Some titanium in there, that's good. It'd be nice if there was growing area around this. Alright, we got a growing zone here. I think we're going to land probably somewhere here. Just get rid of that window that's popped up over the top of my stuff. Let's just unpause for a second. And you can see we've got the Star Wars mod in this one as well. The Rebel Alliance has declared war on the Galactic Empire. Okay. What do we got? Is our 800 cherry tree? 50 components, meals. So obviously our first step, we've got this area here. Probably going to wall this off fairly early just so that we don't get stuff from in here. I don't know whether we will or not. I don't know the full mechanics of that. But we can probably chop some trees and start a growing zone here. So let's just set up an area. Whoop, not that button. Growing zone. Zoom in a bit. Just like that. And I'm just going to plant rice, because rice is fairly quick. We'll just start with that for the moment. I'd like to get some heal root and stuff next to it eventually, but for the moment we need to get a little bit of a base going. I almost want to break into here, but we've only got the one weapon. Who was our best shooter too? Not you. You got an 8. Okay, so I think it's you. You get the weapon. Awesome. We've got the normal manager mod running. We've got our medical tab. I don't have the wildlife tab. That has not been updated yet. Hopefully I can get that implemented at a later date. So we're all looking good. Why have you been selected as handling? That's odd. Always get that wrong the first time I do it. You are the doctor. No one else. You can probably have a 4 on you. Bed rest, everyone. All plus. So this is high priority hauling. So that's, we can, you know, select this haul urgently, and everyone will do it. Everyone should flick, as far as I'm concerned. Wardening, you're an 8. You're a 10. I think that's your second skill. Who is our handle? I think you are it. That's why you've been given it. That's fine. You'll get it eventually. But you are... I forget which one it is that has the too smart. Give you that. They should all be good at researching, but it's cool. Hauling, cleaning. I'm going to play with this a bit more as we go. 2, I want constructing quite high for the start. If I put you as a 3 as well. Growing. I think you were the highest, weren't you? So above handling, we'll give you the 2. Mining. Yep, plant cutting. I kind of want everyone to be plant cutting at start. I'll just leave the rest for now, and I'll tweak it as we go. So let's get some things together. We need places to sleep. We're going to need a few other bits and pieces. So let's chop some wood. I mean, we've already got wood, but kind of want to get some stuff out of the way. Oops. Let's see. Got the blueprints mod. We've got some production stuff here. So we've got ovens, milling stones, and the looms and stuff. We've got the quarry mod back in again. It's a newer version. I'm hoping everything's the same. Rim Kia's back. Water turbines is in here. Apparently it's not. It hasn't been updated, but it seems to be working. So my fingers are crossed. Hopefully not too much goes wrong. Poker table. We got garden tools back. We've got some skylights. I don't have the single roof light mod. That has not been updated. We do have the Jedi stuff. So hopefully things will be fairly similar to what we had. Temperature bamboo campfire. We've got the hygiene mod back in. And I want to say that there was another mod that had... and I think it's this one that has a sprinkler. There's a mod that sort of auto harvests crops for you, which I'm really interested in looking into. terms of research tree, we're running a different mod that rearranges the research trees. And what's really cool about this is you can click over here, or you can hold your mouse on here, and it'll tell you the path you need to do to get to that, which is really cool. I do like the look of it. And everything's still, you know, fairly nice. Here we got some different, these are obviously from different mods or different starts. Yeah, different ways of doing things. Stone cutting enables construction. Okay, so when you hover over it, tells you what it does. Unlocks canning machine and ability to can materials. So these obviously don't need them. Animal healing, nice. Learn to heal old wounds on animals. Passive coolers. And we can, so you can see we've got all sorts of bits and pieces here that we can get into and work our way through. Simple animal prosthetics. So we've got a few things that are already unlocked. Irrigation, breech loading, so we can make certain weapons. Machining and batteries, we've started with some decent stuff. Gunpowder we've started with. So you can, one of the mods I've got changes it up so you can start from very early on with different, you have to research gunpowder basically, you know, and making its way through. But we don't have a table yet, so I'm not going to start getting into this quite straight away. History, no. We've got a few factions. Quite a few factions. And for some reason that just opened another window on my web browser, but that's fine. So, because we've got the areas, let's set a stockpile zone over here, just for everything for the moment. And we will... Can I expand the roof area? Structure. Bit of a wall there. We're going to need a toilet. So, you know, it's always something you need to get going with. We need to get a latrine up and running. Large water tower. That's pretty cool. Sewage outlets. We can pump sewage into the creek. Alright, cool. So that gets us a toilet set up, ready to go with a wash bucket. Next thing would be to make some sort of a house. So we've got some steel here. We've got a lot of steel. I don't really want to get into making lots of houses out of steel straight away, but it's probably not going to hurt. We've got another growing zone here too. So maybe we can get something else up and running in this area. Maybe a couple of spots. Actually want to make that slightly bigger. Growing zone, make that one just a little bit bigger. What are we going to put in this one? I'd like to get into having some sort of hill route. Yes, I know it needs more. And what else we got? Coffee, that's a thing. Coffee trees. Wheat. No, that needs a little bit more. Carrots. Eggplant. Flax and cotton. Cotton wouldn't be too bad. And we can maybe get a little bit of maybe smoke leaf in here. Maybe we can do a small little area here of smoke leaf and just get that underway. Alright, let's... I haven't really done anything yet. They're just standing around. Let's start with making a few bedrooms. And I know normally you'd set up dorms and that sort of thing, but let's... I want to get rid of that. Let's make fairly decent size rooms. What do I do? 1, 2, 3, 4 internals. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. We've got 4 people, don't we? Right, like that. Some doors at the front. Excellent. And then we'll get beds and things in here. Hopefully we can get lots of stuff done. Ooh, apple tree. And then what are we going to need? We're going to need a kitchen. So maybe we can set up... You know what? I'll just start the game off. And we will build a nice big area here, I think. And we'll partition it off, so once we eventually get power and refrigeration, we'll have our freezer here, and then our kitchen in this area. Alright, so this is our stockpile. They're all sort of getting into their jobs. Slowly, slowly. Things will take a while at this point. Need some doors on that. Doors would be great. Maybe one there. One in the middle. I'll put another door on this side. Alright, so things are happening reasonably well. Mamad up here. I may change names of people. The reason I didn't in the previous playthroughs is really because it makes them more disposable, which sounds really terrible. But sometimes it's better if your people are disposable and you don't get too attached. But then there's that issue where you do get attached and you fight harder to make sure that they stay alive and try and do things the right way. So ideally, I'd like to do that. I'd like people to survive. But on the other side of it, if someone dies, I don't want to be too upset about it. Sounds funny. We're talking about in-game characters, but yeah, sometimes you get attached to what you're. Well, that one's not quite grown. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Someone will harvest it eventually. So beds, that sort of thing, and I'd like to get a research table up fairly quickly. So let's look. So research bench needs steel and wood. So if we get this just underway in here, I'm going to need a butcher table. And we're going to need... I'm going to just forbid these for the moment. What else do we need? Oh, I had production open. What am I doing? Butcher table and probably just a fueled stove. Ooh, drinks table. Table for preparing and brewing a variety of beverages. Quarry would be cool. Takes 100 steel. Be something decent to get into. We can. I did consider getting. There was a mod that does like mining of all of a particular type, and I did consider it. I need to forbid you for the moment. Set buildings for skillful workers. I was hoping that would be automatic. It wasn't the last one. So you see here's the whole urgently bit. Burgundy's in there mining. Nicole's over here making bedrooms. Rimkia, do we have... Ooh, 20 cloth. Fireplace. Can be built instead of a wall, but works best with a sealed chimney behind it. Routes the hill. Okay, so you can put fireplaces in. That's interesting. Furniture plush. Furniture plush. Furniture plus. Let's just start with normal beds. And we'll work our way up. We do have the automatic quality builder. Some stools in. Probably need a bit of a table to eat at. Would be worth doing. We'll get some dining chairs are expensive. But they are very comfortable. If you see here, dining chairs are 0.7 comfort and a stool is 0.5. So you know what? Let's just do stools for the moment. These people will probably benefit from like some end tables. That makes the room more comfortable. And maybe a dresser. And we're going to need a lot more wood. I'd also like to get some better floors in. Something decent. Nothing too exciting. So what's normal floor? Floors. Wood floor is 3. I think the texture's changed a little bit in this version. So wood floors are now flammable. You can see here. They weren't before. You could lay wood around the outside and not have a problem. We'll go with this. Again, we don't have enough wood, so maybe it's best to just not do wood floors at the moment until we can get some stuff built. Once they finish building these rooms, we'll be alright. One of the other cool things now is that you can queue up actions, I think, by shift clicking. You can queue them up with a bunch of stuff to be done. And yeah, it makes things a little bit easier. Let's get the basic manager desk. Got a copy of that there. Refurbishment table. A work table to refurbish and clean reclaimed parts. Oh, okay. So we can harvest and refurbish bits and pieces like we could in the last one. We were just getting into that when when that's updated there. So we can extract parts from people, so to speak. You guys probably should like really work on the beds first. Would be really, really fantastic. Although the moodlet for not eating at a table is low enough that well is enough of a pain that I'll leave that. Construct. So Nicole, when you're not wardening or managing, you're negotiating. Let's bring that up a little. Cooking and then hunting and then constructing. I don't think you need to be hunting. Who's the one that has the weapon? I think it's Engie. Is it Engie? Engie has the gun. Yep. So we need to change it so that you're not a hunter and you're not a hunter. So just Engie. Problem is, they're also our best constructor. Once we can build guns, or we capture guns, I guess. Did I build into my my growing zone? Whoops. Got a bit excited. That's alright. It doesn't matter. A little bit of heal root. It'll be alright. Alright, chop wood, chop wood, chop wood, chop wood. Now we're getting all these things out. Alright. Let's see. Kind of want these guys to... Yes, I want them to finish building these rooms. I want them to... Ooh, someone's got a bed. It's not an enclosed room yet though, so they're probably not exactly going to be really excited about sleeping in an uncovered area. Kind of need to get these other bits done. Come on, Nicole, you can do it. Construction failed. So there's Nicole. Nicole is our too smart person. Are you? Yes. No. Who's too smart? You're too smart. Burgundy. So Burgundy's skills. Let's see here. Character. Mining. So it doesn't have passion, but it learns at 35% because of the too smart. So it should be global learning factor plus 75. We've got 2 beds, so 2 people get to sleep off the floor. Maybe. Yeah, we don't have enough wood. Can you chop a tree instead of doing that? And then maybe chop that tree. So yeah, you got the the line going across. So if I don't hold shift, it will just do that one. And he's no good at cutting trees either. His plant cutting is quite low. What's your plant cutting like? Character. Growing. So your plant cutting might be alright. So you know what? I need you to cut some trees. Hopefully we can get things going. Let's speed up time. I know it's night time, then they probably really want to sleep. They're probably going to start just sleeping wherever soon. Got 3 beds. Come on, Angie. Do the last bed. Burgundy's gone. My room. Angie's gone. My room. So you... I don't have any wood. Not assigned to constructing. So Nicole, I'm sorry, but you need to build your bed before you can go to bed. You need to build it first. Don't fail. Oh, no, no. Construct the bed. Oh. Oh my gosh. Alright, sleep on the floor. I mean, you're gonna cop a bad mood look for it, but that's your problem for failing when you built it. So let's speed things up. All my windows changed before. I now can't see my my recording window, and it's telling me that time's up for this episode. So good little start. We'll get these people up and running, and hopefully I'm gonna make them haul this urgently. There we go. Hopefully we'll get these bedrooms built, and these guys will have somewhere to sleep that isn't the floor in the kitchen. We've got 3 bedrooms built, it looks like. We've just got a couple more areas here to build. But yeah, wrapping up point. Thank you all for watching. Come back next time if you want to be named after one of the characters, or you want the character named after yourself, I should say. Please let me know in the comments. It's up to you guys. If you don't mind potentially dying, then I'm all for it. I will leave it up to you guys. So if you ask me to name you, depending on how my recording schedule goes, hopefully we'll get it all. There'll be a place for you guys to comment before I record again. But if I don't, it'll be episode 3 when I start naming people. So yep, here goes the fridge. Here goes the common kitchen area. I'll start getting these things unforbidden so they can build them. And then next time, hopefully we'll have a nice little area for them to live. Thanks for watching. See you later.